In this video, we are going to show you which are the best neighborhoods in Milan, so you can choose the perfect place to stay, and also understand the vibe of each part of the city. Choosing the right neighborhood in Milan makes all the difference in your trip, because each region has its own personality and offers a completely different experience. Let us go. Milan is a city divided into neighborhoods with very distinct personalities, spread around the central Duomo, and connected by one of the best metros in Europe. In just a few minutes by metro, you can go from the glamorous center with Duomo and fashion quadrilateral to the bohemian Navigli with its historic canals. From traditional Brera with art galleries to modern Porta Nuova with contemporary skyscrapers. From elegant Magenta to multicultural Porta Venezia. Each neighborhood has its own identity. Choosing where to sleep completely defines the tone of your trip. Let us start with neighborhood number 1, the Centro Storico around the Duomo. It is the neighborhood we always stay at in Milan, and we recommend it especially for those visiting the city for the first time or with only a few days. The center is the tourist, commercial, and historic heart of Milan, organized around the impressive Piazza del Duomo, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, the Teatro alla Scala, and Castello Sforzesco. It is the most central possible region, with everything just minutes away on foot. From main museums to the best restaurants, from the fashion quadrilateral to the main metro stations. It is the most practical and strategic option to get to know Milan. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel in the center where we stayed for an incredible price, super well located, a few steps from the Duomo and Galleria. We saved a lot of money with that choice. Neighborhood number 2 is Brera, north of Castello Sforzesco. It is the most artistic, bohemian, and charming neighborhood in Milan, with narrow alleys paved with cobblestones, independent art galleries, artist studios, romantic bistros, and the famous Pinacoteca di Brera, with absolute works like The Wedding of the Virgin by Raphael. At night, Brera becomes the elegant meeting point of Milanese intellectuality, with sophisticated enotecas and jazz clubs. For couples on a romantic trip or travelers who love authentic artistic atmosphere, Brera is an incredible choice. Neighborhood number 3 is Navigli, south of the center. It is the most bohemian and vibrant neighborhood of Milan, organized around the historic canals originally designed by Leonardo da Vinci in the 16th century. The banks of the Naviglio Grande and Naviglio Pavese canals concentrate the best aperitivo scene in the city, with dozens of bars with tables on the street, hipster restaurants, contemporary art galleries, breweries, and an absolutely unique young atmosphere. On Saturdays, the most famous antiques market in Milan takes place. For young travelers who love authentic nightlife and Italian aperitivo, Navigli is the best choice. Neighborhood number 4 is Porta Nuova and Isola, north of Stazione Centrale. It is the most modern and architecturally impressive region of Milan, with contemporary skyscrapers like the famous Unicredit Tower. The iconic Bosco Verticale, considered one of the most beautiful buildings in the world, with vertical forest on 2 towers, and Piazza Gai Aulenti with fountains and cosmopolitan cafes. The adjacent Isola neighborhood became the hipster center of modern Milan, with ethnic restaurants, breweries, and art galleries. For lovers of contemporary architecture, urban photography, and modern life, it is an incredible choice. Neighborhood number 5 is the fashion quadrilateral, between Via Montenapoleone, Via della Spiga, Via Sant'Andrea, and Via Manzoni. Technically, it is part of the Centro Storico, but it has such distinct personality that it deserves highlight. It is the most elegant and luxurious region of Milan, with all the big Italian fashion brands like Armani, Prada, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci, and Bulgari. The most sophisticated 5-star hotels in the city are here, with daily rates easily exceeding €600, ideal for sophisticated honeymoons and absolute fashion lovers. Speaking of exploring the neighborhoods well and their attractions, in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there, everything at the lowest price. And you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great, including guided walking tours through each of these neighborhoods. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips, with everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Neighborhood number 6 is Porta Venezia, east of the center. It is the most multicultural and modern neighborhood of Milan, with the largest LGBT community in the city, Eritrean, Ethiopian, Syrian, and Lebanese ethnic restaurants, trendy bistros, specialty cafes, and the iconic Bosco Verticale visible to the north. Here also are the impressive Giardini Pubblici Indro Montanelli, a park with natural history museums, and the Villa Reale with the Galleria di Arte Moderna. For travelers who want international and cosmopolitan vibe, Porta Venezia is an incredible choice. Neighborhood number 7 is Magenta and Sempione, west of the center. It is the most elegant and residential region of Milan, with wide tree-lined avenues, impressive Art Nouveau buildings, the famous Sempione Park with the Arco della Pace, the Cenacolo Vinciano with the Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci, and the Triennale di Milano Design Museum. The hotels are well kept, and prices more moderate than the Quadrilateral. For travelers who want a quiet and elegant atmosphere near the Cenacolo, it is an incredible choice. Neighborhood number 8 is Lambrate and City Life, east and west of the city respectively. Lambrate is the most alternative neighborhood in Milan, a former industrial zone that has transformed into a mecca of contemporary art. Underground galleries, breweries, and design studios, especially vibrant during the Milan Design Week in April. City life is the modern and residential, with residential skyscrapers designed by famous architects like Zaha Hadid and Daniel Libeskind, and the impressive city life shopping. For travelers who want to totally escape mass tourism, they are unique choices. It is also worth a special mention to Milan Chinatown, around the famous Via Paolo Sarpi, northwest of the center. It is the largest Chinese community in Italy, with Asian shops, authentic dim sum, bubble tea, oriental markets, and one of the best ethnic gastronomic scenes in the city. The region became a modern Milanese surprise, with award-winning Asian restaurants, specialty cafes, and trendy breweries. For travelers who want to totally escape the classic Italian itinerary and explore contemporary multicultural Milan, it is absolutely worth visiting for a meal or an afternoon stroll. To wrap up, let us go to the final comparison. For a young couple on their first trip, the Centro Storico is the obvious choice for practicality and centrality. For couples on a romantic trip with authentic artistic atmosphere, Brera is incomparable. For young travelers who love nightlife and Italian aperitivo, Navigli is the best choice. For lovers of contemporary architecture, Porta Nuova and Isola are the perfect option. For sophisticated honeymoons and absolute fashion lovers, the Quadrilateral. For international and cosmopolitan vibe, Porta Venezia. For elegant and quiet atmosphere near the Last Supper, Magenta and Sempione. And for alternative contemporary experience, Lambrate and City Life deliver the best experience. An important tip for moving between all these neighborhoods: use the daily public transport pass for €7.60, which takes you to any corner of the city by metro, bus, and tram. Do not think about renting a car in Milan. It will only get in your way. The historic center has Area C with a €5 daily charge, automatic cameras that fine, and parking practically impossible. Walk between Center, Brera, and Quadrilateral, which are all close. But use the metro for Navigli, Porta Nuova, and Cenacolo. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel and like the video. That helps us a lot. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.